like that. How can we forget? Thank you, Seth. We begin this morning with 2 people in the hospital and a suspect now in custody, all connected to a SWAT call-out last night in South Ogden.
Police say officers were shot at when they first arrived at the scene, but no officers were injured. Eventually, dozens of officers responded, leading to a standoff.
Our Kaylee Ann joins us live from the intersection of Washington Boulevard and Crestwood Drive with more. Kaylee, catch us up on what we need to know.
Well, Matt and Alyssa, that intersection that you just mentioned actually was where a lot of the police cars were last night. A big response from multiple agencies. And actually, if you just turn the corner a little bit, this is where this shooting happened, according to the newest and only press release from South Ogden Police Department. Now, as you take a look around this morning, there is still a response here. We do have the crime scene investigation unit still here investigating, looking around. And then also the police tape is still up behind me as well. I know it's dark and you can't really see it, but from the latest update we have from police, they say officers were dispatched here to reports of possible shots fired. And when they arrived, those officers immediately came under what police are calling an ambush fire. Thankfully, none of those officers were injured in that fire, but they did quickly call for backup, and that's when those multiple agencies responded, including the Ogden Metro SWAT. Investigators were able to later determine and find that 2 neighbors had already been shot before officers arrived on scene. Those officers were able to locate those neighbors and transport them to the hospital, which is where they are at last update, but we don't know their condition as of this morning. Police say the suspect fired multiple rounds during this incident, and after several hours of a standoff, officers were eventually able to convince that suspect to surrender peacefully, and that person was then taken into custody without further injuries. Obviously, we don't know their identity this morning. Police are not confirming that this morning, but we are working to get details on that. The scene here last night remained active till well into the late night hours, till well after midnight actually. And as we can see around here, not a lot of police presence, but still those investigators are on scene trying to dig up any answers and any information as to why this all happened. And as we get more information, although South Ogden Police Department did tell us that this is the only information that we're going to get from them today, but we will dig for more answers, and as we get those, we will notify you over the air and online at abc4.com. Reporting live in South Ogden, Kaylee Ann, ABC4 News.